Shalom, shalom. Before I start this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied on all you brethren teaching His word in all sincerity and truth. It's Brother Dama Agabar from GMS Los Angeles with another lesson, Lord willing to edify and give you warning from Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. All right, and as I have done in the past several videos dealing with this subject, here's another one from NDTV says, this humanoid robot can run, jump, and throw things like humans. Internet is fascinated. All right, and one thing you have to understand is that, these robots can do more than just run, jump, and throw things like humans, all right? You better believe, through the blessing of Esau Edom, which is the sword, that these humanoid robots are being, used and programmed for military usage, man, to seek and destroy, for urban combat. You watch these different movies like Elysium, Monsters of Men, Chappie, and even when I was a little kid, that movie Short Circuit with the little robot, that got struck by lightning and all of a sudden, created a personality and became funny and was cracking jokes. They were all being created for military usage, all right? And these robots, man, don't get caught up in the little cutesy human acts that they're doing, man. There's been plenty of videos of these humanoid robots with assault rifles in their hands, doing parkour, doing karate, punching through bricks and shit, and these weapons will be used to slay and to destroy and to, enslave humanity, which is, part of the will of these global elites. That's why everything is going digital. Everything is going to be controlled by AI in the immediate future. And they will have these militarized robots, man. Just recently, I read an article where they had a artificial intelligent judge, man. And pretty soon they're going to have these robots, as part of the military, part of the police force, to siege and to siege property, for gun confiscations, and ultimately for, to be used in a military setting. And they have already, they're not going to tell you this, but they've already been training these robots to do a lot of military excursions, man. I'm pretty sure they use these robots in the Middle East. They're training these robots to, clear out rooms, I've seen other videos where these robots were shooting with pinpoint accuracy while being hit in the back, pushed over, distracted, but still hitting the target with pinpoint accuracy, man. And these robots will be used to hurt a lot of people, inflict a lot of pain upon you people via the power of these global elites, man. So don't get confused and think that these things will just be used as, street sweepers and, to serve you drinks in restaurants and work in warehouses. They'll use these different robots and AI for those things, but they're also going to use these things for military usage to seek and destroy, especially you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. So you better, pray and get right with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, because we will need divine intervention to fight against these things. We will need power from on high to defend ourselves from these humanoid robots and this, this damn devil Esau Edom, which, as Revelations 12:12 says, seeing that time is not on their side, they're going to come down with great wrath, man. So I'm going to read a little bit of this article. Got a couple precepts, and Lord willing, you can be edified and warned. It says, in the video, the robot is seen performing all sorts of tasks like running, jumping, grabbing, and throwing things while helping a worker. Which you see it right here. It says, from performing simple duties to advanced tasks. Like I said, they're not going to show you all the super advanced tasks, like rounding up dissidents, shooting, I've seen some with them shooting weapons, but other things as well, man. Remember, Esau's blessing is the sword. He weaponizes everything. So you better believe he has a lot of these robots weaponized, man, and ready at that moment when they're going to be needed. It says robots have entered practically every industry and are changing the world we live in. In the past decade, robotic technology has improved dramatically. Now, an American engineering and robotics company has unveiled a new prototype of its humanoid robot that can perform tasks like human. Yeah. Remember, what are some of the tasks that humans can perform? Killing, shooting, murder, stabbing, choking somebody to death, and you better believe they let these robots simulate all of these different type of activities. And you've even had reports of robots, AI robots, killing 15, 16 scientists in these different labs when they've, gotten out of hand, So you people you don't believe what I'm saying is far fetched or some sci-fi type of fantasy that I'm having. These things will be used to execute and to slay. It says Boston Dynamics on Wednesday released the last demo of its humanoid robot, Atlas, on its official YouTube channel. The description of the video reads, "It's time for Atlas to pick up new set of skills and get hands-on." Yeah, they're going to get hands-on pretty soon. Hands-on the throats of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans and you American citizens, when the time is necessary. You even had an episode of The Simpsons, and they're always predicting shit where Homer and his family went to Itchy and Scratchy Land, and they had the robots in there, and all of a sudden, through the flash of the camera, the robots went on a killing spree, man. And every human they saw is said to kill, 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 man. You see? So don't believe that what I'm saying is too far-fetched, man. Hey, these robots are going to have a very nefarious use, and it's going to be for more than just doing menial jobs, man. Like I said, they're ready to get hands-on, It says, in this video, the humanoid robot manipulates the world around it. Atlas interacts with objects and modifies the course to reach its goal, pushing the limits of locomotion, sensing, and athleticism. Remember, brothers just did lessons on that movie Megan with that AI doll, man, which was interacting with humans, and then eventually it started putting people to death, man. It started to defend that little girl that it was protecting who was being bullied. And basically, it was getting busy on people, man. And it was strong as hell. It was smart. It was intelligent. It was, it was getting hands on, so to speak, just like these things will be, man. It says the video highlights the bipedal robot's stunning agility and dexterity as it assists a worker at a fake construction site. In the video, the robot is seen performing all sorts of tasks like running, jumping, grabbing, and throwing things while helping a worker, you see? So don't get it confused, man. Hey, these things are going to get busy, and they're going to get loose, and they will be used, man. Mark my words, man. It says, from tossing planks and climbing a set of stairs to gently balancing a bag over his head, the robot shows off its impressive speed and athletic capabilities. After completing the task, the robot also effortlessly pulls off a backflip. Now, you average people out here can't even do a fucking backflip, man. I guarantee you go ask the average person, hey, do a backflip, I'll give you $100. They can't do it. They won't even attempt it. They don't even have the athleticism or the ability or in shape enough to pull one off. But these robots are out here doing that shit, man. So you don't think that these things, if programmed to do so, can really get loose and get busy? Probably the robots can probably jump off a 15-foot wall without even injuring itself. You see these different movies like Black Mirror with the little robot dogs, which San Francisco are passing laws to use these robot dogs, with the police force, and they can be equipped with semi-automatic weapons, man. How much more are these robots? You see? You Jake better wake the hell up, man. These robots can lift heavy things. They can run fast. They can do backflips. You don't think that they could chase you down and grab you up or snap your neck or whatever, And people thinking that these things are far-fetched, man. Hey, these robots are going to be used pretty soon. Look at this. We're not just thinking about how to make the robot move dynamically through its environment like we did in parkour and dance. Now we're starting to put Atlas to work and think about how the robot should be able to perceive and manipulate objects in its environment. You see? And some of these things are going to be, instructed by this AI satellite infrastructure in the times being, man. They don't make movies like Terminator 2 for nothing, man. The T-1000 and things of that nature, man. You see? And the only defense we're going to have from these things is the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's going to have to be with us in these days, man. So don't get it twisted out here, man. Hey, Esau, man, he ain't playing games, man. And like I said, his blessing is the sword, and he's going to use it. He can weaponize anything, music, food, the weather, medicine. You don't think he can weaponize these different robots, man? People better wake the hell up, man. Fun and games are about to be over, and you better be right with Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Otherwise, you're not part of the elect. Hey, you're going to be destroyed by these things, man. And it's not coincidence brothers be having spiritual dreams of fighting things like these, man. I've even had spiritual dreams of getting spiritual power and fighting, different type of robotics and, militarized weaponry from Esau, man. This man doesn't have the biggest military budget of all the nations combined here in America for no reason, man. He's making more than just making tanks and jets and aircraft carriers and, high powered weapons, man. He has a huge budget to do all of these things, and robots are definitely in the budget plan, man. This is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 9. It says, Ezekiel 21:9, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh, say, a sword is sharpened and also furbished. And what is a sword? A killing instrument. And what is Esau blessing? The sword, man. All right. And he's weaponized many different things, man. And you better believe these robots are one of those weaponized killing instruments, man. It says, it is sharpened to make a sore slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? Yeah, Jake is out here chasing the bag. Jason's out here playing games. Jake is out here thinking, everything is all good, partying and bullshit. And little did he know that Esau is getting ready to release things like this, man. I did a video on not too long ago over there in China. They had those robot dogs being lowered into urban areas by drones, and they was running through cities, running in buildings, going up and downstairs, doing urban warfare tactic drills, man. How much more? Imagine if they got these humanoid robots and they got the dogs with them, talking to each other, communicating, sending out signals, telling the dog to go there, and talking and interacting with one another to come through cities and round up your people. He's going to have the command to kill Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans on site, man. What's going to be your defense from that, man? Yeah, you can say, I got my chopper, I got my gun. Yeah, whatever, man. Hey, we're going to need spiritual power to get away from these things. Jake can't shoot. Jake ain't got no aim. Jake ain't training, but these fucking robots are going to be equipped with pinpoint accuracy, man. They ain't going to miss, They're going to hit everything. Everything that they shooting at is going to be kill shots, headshots, It says, it contemneth the rod of my son as every tree, and he have given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. See, furbished means to be handled, to be sharpened. This sword is sharpened and it is furbished to give it into the hand of the slayer. Who's the slayer? Esau. That's why the Lord has allowed this devil to advance in this technology to use these things for these exact purposes. And you better believe Esau's everything that he uses it negatively. He uses it, to do more harm than good. Now, of course, like I said, he has some of these robots that can clean floors, that can work in warehouses, that can pick fruit and do shit, simple tasks. But he has these other ones for nefarious uses, for violent uses, for military, for warfare, to slay. Jake better wake the hell up, understand who you're dealing with, man. And it's, the Lord has allowed this devil, has given him the ability to do this on the left-hand side, ultimately to bring a lot of judgment upon 2/3 of our people who are wicked and who are proud against the Most High and refuse to humble themselves. It says, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. Yeah, you Jakes. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon the thigh, you see? And this is ultimately the judgment of the Lord for our people's pride. And recently, brother sent in the group chat some big, fat, chunky black woman talking about, I wish nothing but bad things on all you black Hebrew Israelites. Well, guess what? The Lord going to have one of these robots come and get your big, chunky ass, man. Your big, out of shape, fat ankled ass, man. And like I said, these robots got crazy agility, can run fast, can climb up ladders, can jump, can do parkour, can dance, can shoot with pinpoint accuracy. The Lord's going to send one of these robots to come get your big, musty ass, man. Talking all that shit. You don't want to repent, but guess what? The Lord's going to send one of these robots at your front door. And they're going to drag you out by your lace front and get busy on you, man. You see, Jake think it's a game. Jake want to scoff and mock at the prophets and talk shit. You want to wish ill upon us. Well, hey, guess what? The Lord's going to send one of these robots or worse upon your big bear built ass, man. But hey, the blood's going to be off of our hands because we're giving you the warning, man. The Lord has extended his hands of mercy and Jake don't want to do it. It says, because it is a trial, it is. And what if the sword contemn even the rod? It shall be no more, saith the Lord Yahweh. Therefore, son of man, prophesy and smite thy hands together, and let the sword be doubled the third time, the sword of the slain. It is the sword of the great men that are slain, which entereth into their privy chambers. I have set the point of the sword against all their gates. So your neighborhoods, your hoods, your ghettos, wherever you, Jake, lives, your neighborhoods, the Lord's going to allow Esau to, he's going to send these particular things into your neighborhoods, man. And he has more than just these robots, man. He has direct energy weapons. He has microwave guns, drones, all type of goodies at his disposal. As Elder Apostle Gabar always mentions that guy, Michael Maholi, I think his name is, who said that, the day is coming to where they can't wait to get their hands on you Christians, which, when you in the spirit, they're talking about you Israelites, you Jakes, man. And like I said, Esau has a huge budget and huge, weapons at his disposal through the left hand of the Most High to come and get you Jakes, man. It says that their heart may faint, meaning your mind, and their ruins be multiplied. Ah, it is made bright. It is wrapped up for the slaughter. Go thee one way or other, either on the right hand or on the left, whithersoever thy face is set. See, the Lord's going to send this upon you, Jakes, man, through Esau, Edom, man. And what I say, our only defense is going to be from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, man, and nowhere else. You know, this is Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob. Now, why is the Lord referring to it as a worm? A worm, because a worm is a defenseless animal creature, you know, and that's how we are compared to what Esau has at his disposal through his blessing the sword and his ridiculous military budget. His devil was constantly making weapons all day, every day. He's investing in it. He's has things that we don't even know about that the Lord's gonna allow him to use during the time of Jacob's trouble. Scriptures tell us that it's going to be a time that has never been since ever there have been a nation upon this planet, and he's going to let it come through Esau, Edom during the time of Jacob's trouble. So what is your little Draco, your AK, your little handgun with the long extended clip going to do against the shit that Esau has, man? Like I said, this dude got microwave guns, man. He got sensory deprivation weapons, man. And a lot of you dumb niggas have a jabber dabber dude up, man, which he can use frequencies to control that. So what the hell are you really going to do, man, if you don't have Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai with you, man? Through. It says, fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith Yahweh. You see, because our only help can come from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because he is the one that is sending Esau, that is giving Esau the ability to do what he do. Don't, you know, so therefore the Lord can counteract everything that Esau is doing. And he's going to give us spiritual power, man, which a lot of you guys mock and scoff at. You laugh, you call us crazy. These niggas living in a fantasy world. Well, hey, guess what? Our faith is going to deliver us, and the Lord is going to help him. And this help that's coming is really for the elect of Israel. 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are through out here, man. You're going to be smashed like the worm you are with no defense. And thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth, because we're going to have to come against these things, defend ourselves from these things, man. All right. And you, Jake, thinking you're going to fight off these things with your little guns and your bullets, you're through, because you're trying to meet Esau. You know, you're trying to go mano a mano with Esau, carnality for carnality. But you had these Israelite groups talking about, we got to tap into Esau's blessing. Okay, nigga, good luck. See how far that's going to get you. When one of these robots kick in your door and you shoot that gun at him, that AK, and them bullets bounce off his ass, then you through. All right, because that's where your faith is at, and guns and bullets and tapping into Esau shit. Esau gonna have that robot pick you up like Bane and snap your back, man, or worse. You see, it says, "Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away, and the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and shall glory in the Holy One of Israel." You see. So our help is going to come when all hell breaks loose, when he crashes this economy, when these manufactured famines come in, and he's telling you the only way that you can get help from him is by, bowing down to his NWO and taking his charagma and, jabbing up, man. Hey, our faith is going to be in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because Esau is going to make you, Jakes, believe the only way that you can eat and drink and have any form of sustenance is through him, which is not true. Which is why our faith solely is going to be in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. See, it says, when the poor and needy seek water and there is none, and their tongue faileth for thirst, I, Yahweh, will hear them. I, the God of Israel, will not forsake them. You see, so the Lord is going to be with his elect. This is why our faith has to be built up, and our trust and faith has to be solely in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for all of these things that's coming. Remember, this is all going to be a trial of our faith. It's a trial of the faith of all you Israelites and of the whole world, man. To see those who truly believe in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we're going to be pushed to the limit, and we're going to have our backs up against the wall. But those that ever called upon the Lord and was forsaken, who has ever called upon the Lord and was forsaken? When has those that trusted in the Lord was ever confounded, man? It's never happened. It's all through the scriptures. Those that have faith and that truly believed in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai in their darkest hours were delivered and protected and saved. How much more in these times that we're entering into, man? And we see the moves that Esau is making. We see where everything is headed, and we know where our salvation and our protection lies in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, because Esau is coming, man. and he's coming quick with what I would say with breakneck speed. He's going to bring in this fourth industrial revolution and come in like a flood, and the Lord's going to lift up that standard against this devil, man. So, hey, with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Lord willing, you were warned. I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, for putting the spirit in me to do this lesson. Until the next one, Shalom.